Hey everyone! Welcome back to Money Mint. I'm Mr. Mint. In my last video, I showed you the 5 credit card mistakes that steal your money. Now, let's talk about how to use credit cards the right way to actually earn money. Did you know that using a credit card can actually make you money? With the right card, you can earn 2%, 3%, even 5% cashback on things you already buy. Groceries, gas, dining out, that's free money just for spending the way you already do. The average American earns about $400 a year in credit card rewards. But here's the sad part. Nearly 20% of rewards go People either don't know how to use them or they choose the wrong card. That's money left on the table. In this video, I'm going to show you the best credit cards for beginners. Cards that give you cashback, travel points, or miles. Cards with no annual fee. Cards that are easy to get approved for. Whether you're a student or just starting out, there's a card for you. But before we dive in, let me give you the golden rule of credit card rewards. Only use credit cards if you pay your full balance every month. If you carry a balance and pay interest, the rewards aren't worth it. Always pay in full. So if you're ready to start earning rewards, stick with me. We're going to find the perfect beginner card for your spending style. Let's get started. First, let's understand the 3 types of credit card rewards: cashback, points, and miles. They all have their strengths, and the best one for you depends on your goals. Cashback is the simplest. You spend money, you get a percentage back as cash. 2% cashback means for every $100 you spend, you get $2 back. You can deposit it into your bank account or use it to pay your bill. Points are similar to cashback, but more flexible. You can usually redeem them for gift cards, merchandise, or travel. Sometimes you can get more value from points if you use them strategically. Miles are designed for travel. You earn miles on your spending and redeem them for flights, hotels, or rental cars. If you love to travel, miles can be very valuable. For beginners, I usually recommend starting with cashback cards. They're simple, flexible, and you don't need to be a travel expert to get value. You can always add a travel card later. There are 2 types of cashback cards. Flat rate cards give you the same percentage on everything, like 2% on all purchases. Category cards give you higher percentages on specific categories, like 5% on groceries or gas. Which one is better? It depends on your spending. If you spend a lot in bonus categories, a category card can earn you more. If you want simplicity, a flat rate card is easier. So, before we look at specific cards, take a moment to think about your spending. Do you spend more on groceries, gas, dining, travel? Or do you want a simple card that works everywhere? Your answer will guide you to the right card. Let's start with the card I recommend for most beginners, the Discover It Cashback card. This card is famous for being easy to get approved for, even with limited credit history. Here's what you get: 5% cashback on rotating categories that change every quarter. Things like groceries, gas, restaurants, Amazon. 1% cashback on everything else. And here's the kicker: in your first year, Discover matches all the cashback you earn. The rotating categories are the best part. One quarter you get 5% on groceries. Next quarter, 5% on gas. Then restaurants, then Amazon. You just need to activate the categories each quarter, which takes 30 seconds. The cashback match is incredible. If you earn $200 in cashback your first year, Discover gives you another $200. That's a 100% match. For a beginner, this can mean hundreds of dollars in free money. No annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and Discover has some of the best customer service in the industry. If you ever have a problem, a real person answers the phone. Who is this card for? People with limited credit history, students, anyone new to credit cards. Even if you have a fair credit score, Discover is known for being welcoming to beginners. If you don't qualify for the regular Discover It card, they have a secured version. You put down a deposit, use the card responsibly, and after 8 months, they review you for an upgrade. It's the best secured card on the market. Here's the bottom line. The Discover Cashback card is my top pick for beginners. Easy, approval, great rewards. No annual fee. And that first-year cashback match is unbeatable. If you're just starting your credit journey, this is the card to get. Next up, 2 cards from Chase. The Chase Freedom Unlimited and the Chase Freedom Flex. Both are excellent beginner cards, especially if you eventually want travel rewards through Chase's Ultimate Rewards program. The Chase Freedom Unlimited is a flat rate card with a twist. You get 1.5% cash back on everything, plus 3% on dining and 3% on drugstores. It's simple, consistent, and great for everyday spending. The Chase Freedom Flex is the category card. You get 5% on rotating categories like Discover, plus 5% on travel booked through Chase, 3% on dining and drugstores, and 1.5% on everything else. It's like 2 cards in one. Here's the special feature of Chase cards. You can convert your cashback into Chase Ultimate Rewards points. If you eventually get a premium Chase card like the Sapphire Preferred, those points become even more valuable for travel. Both Chase Freedom cards have no annual fee. They also offer a sign-up bonus, usually $200 after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. That's free money on top of the cashback you earn. The Chase Freedom cards are slightly harder to get approved for than Discover. You generally need good credit, around 670 or higher. If you're just starting with no credit history, start with Discover first. Which one should you choose? If you want simplicity and a consistent rate on everything, get the Freedom Unlimited. If you don't mind activating categories and want higher rewards in specific areas, get the Freedom Flex. Here's the verdict. Chase Freedom cards are excellent once you have established credit. They're great for building toward the Chase Ultimate Rewards ecosystem. If you eventually want travel cards, starting with a Freedom card is a smart move. Next up, Capital One. They have 2 excellent beginner cards, the SavorOne and the Quicksilver. Both have no annual fee and are known for being beginner-friendly. The Capital One SavorOne is the card for food and entertainment lovers. You get 3% cashback on dining, groceries, and entertainment. That's streaming services, concerts, movies, 1% on everything else. The Capital One Quicksilver is the simplicity card. You get 1.5% cashback on everything. No categories to track, no activation needed, just a flat rate on every purchase. Both cards have no annual fee and offer a sign-up bonus. Capital One is generally beginner-friendly. If you've had a credit card for 6 months and have a decent score, you have a good chance. Capital One has a great pre-approval tool. You can check if you qualify without hurting your credit score. It's a low-risk way to see if you're approved before you apply. Which one is better? If you spend a lot on dining and groceries, the SavorOne will earn you more. If you want a simple card for everything, the Quicksilver is perfect. You can even get both over time. Here's the bottom line. Capital One cards are excellent for beginners. The SavorOne is perfect if you spend a lot on dining and groceries. The Quicksilver is perfect if you want a simple, no-fuss card. Both are great choices. If you're a student, there are cards designed specifically for you. They're easier to get approved for and often have student-friendly features. Let's look at the best student cards. The Discover It Student Cashback is the top student card. It has all the same features as the regular Discover It, 5% rotating categories, 1% on everything, and the first-year cashback match. Perfect for students. Discover also has the Student Creme card. It gives you 2% cashback on gas and dining, 1% on everything. No rotating categories to track. It's simpler if you don't want to think about it. Capital One has the SavorOne student card. It gives you the same rewards as the regular Savor. 3% on dining, groceries, and entertainment. Great for students who eat out and order takeout. And the Quicksilver student card gives you 1.5% cashback on everything. Simple, Straightforward, great for students who want one card for all their spending. For students, I recommend the Discover It Student as your first card. It's the easiest to get approved for and has the best rewards. Once you've built some credit, you can add a Capital One student card for more rewards. Now that you have a card, let's talk about how to redeem your rewards. Most cards give you multiple options: cashback, gift cards, travel, or paying with points. For cashback cards, you can usually redeem as a statement, credit to lower your bill, or direct deposit to your bank account, or get a check mailed to you. I recommend statement, credit, or direct deposit for maximum simplicity. If you prefer gift cards, you can often get them for popular retailers like Amazon, Target, Walmart, or sometimes you can get better value with gift cards, like getting a $25 gift card for 2,500 points when $25 cash would be 2,500 points anyway. If you have a travel card, you can redeem for flights, hotels, and rental cars. Sometimes you can get more value per point for travel. That's why travel rewards can be so valuable. One important tip: don't let your rewards expire. Some cards have expiration policies if your account is inactive. Set a reminder to redeem your rewards at least once a year. My advice: check your rewards every month. Redeem them at least every quarter. Don't let them sit there unused. That money is yours. Put it to work in your savings or investments. Before we finish, let me remind you of 3 mistakes to avoid with reward cards. Even with the best card, these mistakes can cost you money. Mistake number 1: carrying a balance to chase rewards. If you pay interest, you're losing money. A 20% interest rate will always beat 5% cash back. Always pay your full balance every month, no exceptions. Mistake number 2: overspending just to earn rewards. Don't buy something you don't need just because it earns 5% cash. The cash back isn't worth the purchase. Stick to your normal spending. Mistake number 3: not tracking rotating categories. If you have a Discover It or Chase Freedom Flex, you need to activate the 5% categories each quarter. It takes 30 seconds. Set a reminder. Don't leave free money on the table. Remember the golden rules. Pay your full balance every month. Spend only what you normally would. Activate your rotating categories. Do these 3 things, and reward cards will make you money. Credit cards are tools. Used correctly, they can earn you hundreds of dollars a year. Used incorrectly, they can trap you in debt. Respect the tool, follow the rules, and you'll come out ahead. So let's quickly recap your best beginner cards. Discover It Cashback is the top pick for beginners and students. Chase Freedom Unlimited and Flex are great if you have good credit and want to build toward travel rewards. Capital One, SavorOne, and Quicksilver are excellent for food spenders and simplicity lovers. Here's how to decide. If you're a student, start with Discover It Student. If you have limited credit, go with Discover It or Capital One. If you have good credit and want travel rewards, consider Chase Freedom. Your action plan. Check pre-approval tools to see your chances. Apply for one card, not multiple. Use it responsibly. Pay in full every month. Watch your credit score grow. Imagine this. 6 months from now, you've earned $200 in cash back. Your credit score is 50 points higher. You're using credit responsibly and getting paid for it. That's financial progress. If this video helped you find the right credit card, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Money Mint for more simple money tips. Next time, we're talking about side hustle taxes. If you do Uber or freelancing, you won't want to miss it. I'm Mr. Mint, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, credit cards are tools. Use them wisely, pay them in full, and they'll reward you. Your future self will thank you.